It's the WBA Interim Super Welterweight Championship of the World. That's a 154-pound division as Alejandro Terra Garcia puts his title on the line against Luca Messi, the Italian 154-pound champion who comes to us from Bergamo in Italy. This should be a good fight. It should be an action-packed fight. Garcia is a big bomber, a heavy puncher. Luca Messi fighting in the United States for his first time in his career. Very excited to be here. There's about 150 of his very closest friends from Bergamo over here following him as you take a look at the tail of the tape in the Baja California in Mexico. His last fight out, we saw Garcia in a whale of a fight against Roshai Wells when he finally dropped him in the 9th round. We would expect something along those lines, that Garcia might have the strength to break Messi down. I've only seen Messi fight a couple of times. So with me is Will Ogan, and Will, we're going to have to depend on some of the things you pick up here because you haven't seen these guys in action.
I've seen neither one of them, so I will be watching very carefully to see what happens there.
All right, well, you're going to notice right away that Garcia has considerable power and considerable body shots, and whether Messi will have the strength to hold up against the powerful body assault that you'll see from Garcia is a big question in this fight. There is a looping left hand that caught him already. Garcia can be totally under control, or he can throw wild shots. You see the hand speed that he has, digging body shots, and Messi already has felt the power here in the first round of Garcia. Garcia would like to make short work of Messi, but Messi's got to keep the jab in the face, but you see how well Garcia protects himself. He has the hands held high, and the other mistake that Messi makes is kind of not so much a mistake, it is the European style. He stands very straight up, which will really make that body a great target for Garcia, who loads up shots to the body.
I did see Messi throw a good straight right hand to the face of Garcia, but it didn't seem to do any damage.
Now, it's going to take more than one straight right hand. You see, Messi has decent skills, but this is a very, very good fighter in Garcia. At 26 years of age, he's very, very strong and a world-class fighter in every respect, and a former world champ to boot. Messi comes back, touches him up with a light left hook. The kind of pity-pat, what I call shoe-shine punches by Messi in terms of the way Garcia reacts to them. Garcia barely warmed up yet. He wants to throw some more power shots. The body shot again. He likes to get that Julio Cesar Chavez shot behind the left elbow. The heads, did they come together or not?
They did not come together. Look like Messi stuck in a right hand. Comes back with the left of the chin there.
Boy, look at this. Just loading up shots as Garcia. Messi standing toe-to-toe with him. Look at this. Look at, there's a little brawl here going in round 1 of the Interim Super Welterweight Championship fight. Messi trying to make a fight of it against a very powerful Alejandro Terra Garcia. Garcia right in his face, waltzes in, doesn't throw any punches, ties him up. How about this Messi? He's as tough as nails, and now referee Podolski says, hey guys, watch the heads, watch the heads. Messi will cut, I'll guarantee you, you'll see cuts to the head of Messi before this is over. For a couple of reasons. Number one, he's susceptible to cuts around the eyes because he's had so many, and that scarring tissue, you see shots like that, clean shots up around the eyes. It's just a matter of time before he catches him. Look at this assault by Garcia, and there's no quitting Messi as he battles back. The tough Italian says, you're not going to take me out in front of my crowd. And I mentioned about 150 strong came here from the Bergamo area to support him. But this is a strong first round for Alejandro Garcia. There can be no question how the judges score that. With the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, you're watching King Vision. I'm the Colonel Bob Sheridan. With me, Will Ogan. Our principals in there, Alejandro Garcia in the green, and in the black trunks is Luca Messi. Messi to the left of your screen now, Alejandro to the right of your screen. Alejandro goes headhunting to get the 7th round underway. Messi stands right in front of him. Bad place to be. Powerful jab. Then the right hand behind it from Garcia. Messi now just comes straight in. Nothing fancy about what he's trying to do. Garcia just stands there. Doesn't show a lot of respect for the punching power of Messi, as from time to time he will protect his chin, but he'll just stand there, and hopefully he can catch Messi in between punches with a power shot of his own. At least that's what he's hoping. A stiff jab by Messi. Remember, if Messi got the last round on the score sheets of the judges, and he's having a pretty good start, at least a good first minute of the 7th round, and pulls this out, this fight closes up pretty good. Terra a little bit wild with that shot is Garcia. Luca comes forward. Now he ties his man up, walks him backwards. Can't get hurt doing that. That's a smart move. So he's been down the turnpike a few times too. This guy knows how to fight. Gets himself in position. Gets off with a jab. Garcia not as busy as he was in rounds 1 through 5. He kind of cruised through 6, and he seems to be kind of cruising right now here in the 7th.
Yeah, but Messi is starting to get in there with his jab a little bit too, and starting to do a little damage here.
Yeah, he is doing that. Will you?
Good
nice
right hand.
Yeah, caught him with a real good right hand. Surprised Terra Garcia. Now Messi's already shown that he deserves to be in this fight. Oh, he gets nailed, and that's the one that Garcia was timing. Just waiting for him to come in and cracked him with the right hand and dropped Luca Messi. He takes the standing 8 count, but that one surprised him. Things were cruising along, and then all of a sudden it was the power of Garcia, who had eaten a couple of pretty good shots. But Messi went down, really cracked with a right-hand power shot.
Messi still seems to be a little stunned out here.
Yeah, he is. His heels are heavy. He's trying to get the circulation back into his legs, so he goes back and forth. And Garcia would like to finish him off. Body shots, nice left hook again. He's got him on the ropes. He better slide one way or the other and get off of the ropes.
Messi grabs hold now.
Well, that's a smart thing to do, to try and clear the cobwebs at this stage. He's open for another right-hand shot. He's dropping his left hand. You see what Garcia does so well, though? He's lining up the left, taking the vision away from the left eye, and then he drops the right hand. When he dropped him, actually, he just caught him coming in, just nailed him perfectly using the power of his step forward for this world title fight. This is the 12th and final round. Alejandro Terra Garcia, decked out in green, and in the black trunks is Luca Messi. Messi leans forward, misses with his initial volley here in round number 12. Garcia touches him up with the left hand. Messi wants to make this a war in this final round to see if he can pull this thing out. Garcia just touching him up. Messi come forward. Messi's trying to throw heavy blows here. Garcia will wait for his opportunity to try and nail him and drop him to make it definitive on the judges' scorecards. Neither fighter has really been seriously hurt in the fight, although Messi was down, a flash knockdown back in the 7th round. His legs were a little loose for about 10 or 15 seconds after that, but he got the circulation by bouncing up and down back into his legs pretty well. Messi trying to force the fight, trying to get something going. Both men showing a bit of signs of fatigue, and why wouldn't they? We're in the 12th round of a championship fight that's had pretty darn good pace to it. Luca Messi in the black trunks from Bergamo in Italy comes forward. He's sort of forcing the fight right now, and Garcia's waiting for the opportunity to land one big blast to drop this guy as he comes in. He wants to get his power and his weight coming forward and land the right hand. And that's what Garcia's waiting for right now. Otherwise, Garcia's on cruise control for the first minute and a half of this round, the final round of the fight. Luca's fans are cheering Luca up in the stands, and as I mentioned, there's about 150 Italians over here rooting for him. And he has made it a very interesting fight and a good fight. Very few boxing aficionados outside of the people from Bergamo expected Messi to be in this thing for 12 full rounds, especially based on the great job Terra Garcia did against Roshai Wells his last time out. But look who's forcing the fight through the first 2 minutes of the 12th round. The first 2 minutes of the 12th round have been won by Luca Messi. Garcia knows he's ahead in the fight, and he's waiting and waiting and waiting. He's looking to land a power shot that can end the fight. Either that or he's fatigued, and I'm misjudging the whole situation.
I would have to agree that he's waiting for the shot. He hasn't been able to get off much in this round, though.
Nah, he's not getting anything off, really. He holds a guy off, he takes shots. Messi unable to land the big power shot, but he's in there. See a little lack of concentration there by Messi? Yeah. That's fatigue. That's fatigue. Now he's back concentrating again. But Garcia hasn't opened up in this round at all. I mean, he hasn't finished this round like a champion. And Messi hasn't done much more, but at least he's been the aggressor. He's going to win this round. Closing seconds now of the fight, and now they open it up. There's the Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Judges at ringside, Thomas Miller and Emily Kane both score them out 117 to 110. Judge Ted Gimza scores them out 119 to 108. All three in favor of the winner, and still the interim WBA super welterweight world champion Alejandro Terra Garcia.
Well, none of the judges here gave much credit to Messi for his hustle. Certainly there were 4 or 5 rounds in that fight where Messi out-hustled Garcia, and it's academic because the right guy got the decision, and it was unanimous, and it should have been. Alejandro Terra Garcia goes on to retain the WBA interim super welterweight championship.